Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you wherever you are on the globe, especially on the continent of Africa. Yes, the entire continent of Africa, wherever you are highly welcome to this very special edition. It is the afternoon edition. You are in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia, where we are in the evening or late night. It is after 9 p.m. here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome for this very special edition. This is Salah's blog. Once again, you are welcome. Now, we are starting on a very special note this very evening or afternoon, depends on where you are. You see, Chelsea Football Club, we've done so well this season. No one expected us to come this far. No one. There were naysayers. Oh, the squad is bloated. Oh, this squad is too young. Oh, the coach is inexperienced, including myself. Yes. We sacked experienced coach and went in for an inexperienced apprentice and what do you call it? Championship coach. I have said all that about our coach. But you see, tonight, watching our last game, before I came on air to bring my post-match, post-match reaction, dear friend, post-match reaction. There is something I told myself, and I want to bring to your attention right now. I said something to myself, and I want to tell you. You see, watching a game as it happens, it's hard for me as an analyst. It's hard for me to think rationally. It is hard for me to think rationally as it's a matter of win at all costs at that moment for me. When watching a game, it is hard for me to analyze it, to really get the clear picture, to follow the game, to analyze it. Because at that moment, what matters for me most is a win at all costs. I don't care about how the goal will be scored. I don't care about how the win could come about. What matters at that moment as an analyst to me, normally I will even forget about the fact that I'm to analyze the game. Yes, I'm being honest to you guys this afternoon. I do forget about it. That I have to analyze. Look, I watch the game with emotions. I'm just telling the truth. But when looking over it again, when watching the game after, that is where my brain, my senses begins to work. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, we all played newly promoted teams away. Yes, off the back of the international break. You can imagine newly promoted teams, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United. We all played newly promoted teams into the Premier League just after the international break. All three teams played. But ladies and gentlemen, it is evidently clear that the only team that did not struggle was Chelsea. Liverpool struggled to win the match. Yes, no, don't talk, they struggle. Manchester United, they struggle, they play a draw. I mean, with their case, it was clear. Chelsea, if not for the missed chances of like Noni Madueke, which was a clear-cut chance, it would have been 3-0, 3-1. Maybe even the penalty, we gave it away. Let me just put it out straight away. But you see, I think Madueke Hate is overblown. Let us not put so much blame on Madueke. Madueke Hate is overblown. Because, first and foremost, if you go back and you watch our games and you analyze it carefully, both Madueke and Felix were the main reasons why Chelsea scored the second goal. Yes. I will bench him if I have the opportunity, if I am the coach. That for sure. And I'll bring in Pedro Neto in his place. Yes. But we are overblowing non-Madueke's. Many have said, oh, that goal, he should have scored that goal. Many have said, oh, that he should have had that goal. Listen, it is easier said than done. Coming down. Cole Palmer himself, we saw it. He actually needed that tap in. Cole Palmer needed that tap in, that non-Madueke block from entering the goalpost, from entering the net. Cole Palmer himself needed that tap in for his confidence. But that also didn't happen. You see, the only positive I can pinpoint in what I'm trying to say right now is Jackson scoring versus the low block. It is something that we really need to focus our attention on. Jackson scoring against the low blocks, which he did perfectly. But the reality on the ground is that the squad, looking at our performance against Manchester United and even Liverpool, that won their match also. Chelsea, we are top notch. Oh yes. Let not anyone deceive you that Chelsea did not perform. I started by telling you that when the game is ongoing, rationally, you are only thinking about winning. It is when you watch the games over and over that you begin to get the clarity. Dear friends, Maresca is facing a challenging situation right now. If you don't know, our head coach, Enzo Maresca, he is facing a challenging situation right now as we speak. You know why? The three players he introduced to this team against Leicester all performed exceptionally well. Three players that Enzo Maresca introduced in this game against Leicester, they all performed exceptionally well and are now among our top 4 ranked players in the game. In exception of Nicolas Jackson, that have been performing regularly, the rest of the 3, Enzo Fernandez, 9.02. That is the rating, the highest as after the international break is concerned. In the Premier League, he's the highest, the topmost. Enzo Fernandez, 9.02, he's been rated. Jackson, 8.20. 8.20. Badiashile, who took many by surprise, including myself, 7.89. Joao Felix, 7.81. Dear friends, the performance of these 4 is what made Chelsea look like, you know, the best squad by far in the Premier League. Because even if you bench all these 4, there are still players. Remember, Pedro Neto is not in this squad. Also remember, Cole Palmer is not here in this top 4. So you can just imagine. Chelsea, we are cooking something. Now, before I go to Manchester United, I will end Manchester United. I want to cook United fans this very afternoon. I'm going to cook them and I'll roast them. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe that Leicester, they sacked their coach after losing against Chelsea? Yes. And even after then, what surprised me most is that Leicester players went clubbing while their coach is being sacked. Oh yes, you can see it right on your screen. Leicester City players went clubbing after losing against Chelsea. This life, guy, you better take care of yourself first before any other person. Take care of yourself first before any other person. If you fall dead right now, life continues for the rest. Oh yes, life, they'll tell you life must continue. After all cry, how, you know, they'll say what, how did you normally write those things? Gone too soon. Gone too soon. Yet, the moment they put you that 6 feet, life continues. Leicester players, they went clubbing. You can see that's the picture right there. As their head coach is being punished. Leicester players partying last after their head coach was sacked. Well, I would say they had their sight on, they had their eyes on Enzo Maresca. Say, we miss you, big boss. We miss you. Nonetheless, let's go and party, man. After all. Well, let me conclude. Before I go to Manchester United, I want to let you understand something here. Do you know this? In the Premier League, Chelsea have at least one player in almost all the teams in the Premier League. Yeah. This afternoon, I'll keep your mind at work. Chelsea have at least one player in almost all teams in the Premier League. I mean, former players and players that Chelsea loaned out. Players that we sold to other teams, other clubs in the Premier League, and players that we loaned out. The number of players Chelsea have in other teams, both the players we sold out and the players we loaned out, will form 3 different teams, 3 different squads that could still compete in the Premier League. You doubt it? I'm starting with you right now. Kovacic, Manchester City. Mason Mount, Manchester United. Hall and Livramento, Newcastle. Ugochukwu, Dublin. That's Ugochukwu and Dublin, Southampton. Werner and Solanke, Tottenham. Yes. Sterling, Havertz and Jorginho, Arsenal. Hutchinson, Ipswich. Lamptey, Brighton. Ena and Hassan Odoi, Nottingham Forest. Emerson, West Ham. Kepa, who is a goalkeeper, Bournemouth. It's not over yet. Matson, Aston Villa. Broa, Everton. Salah, yes, the Liverpool legend Salah. He was our player. Liverpool. Chalobah, Crystal Palace. You can add the ones that you can remember very well to the list. All these players are Chelsea products, cut across almost every club in the Premier League. Look, guys, I'm serious about this channel, about this business. Don't joke with me. Don't joke with me. Add the names you think I missed out. Yes. Kovacic, Mount, Hall, Livramento, Ugochukwu, Dublin, Werner, Solanke, Sterling, Havertz, Jorginho, Hutchinson, Lamptey, Ena, Hudson Odoi, Emerson, Kepa, Matson, Broa, Salah, Chalobah. Add the names you think I have missed out. I'm about to end up. And let me go to some other clubs. Liverpool and Manchester United. I'll end on that note. Mohamed Salah speaking about his future. Mohamed Salah speaking about his future. He's a Liverpool legend indeed. He's paid his dues. He's paid his dues. Speaking after the game, he says, I am probably more out than in. I didn't receive any proposal. We are almost in December and I haven't received any offers yet to stay in the club. His contract is ending at the end of this season. And Liverpool has not presented any new offer to him. As a player that wants to really make name, he doesn't want to do anything that will bring problem between him and the club. He remained put, he remained stable, he remained relaxed, delivering, still scoring goals, fighting for the club. But He said, I am probably more out than in, because we are almost in December and no offer on the table for him. Liverpool, they are ready to lose him. They are prepared to let him go. That is how I see it. And that is how the player himself sees it right now. Hey, guys, don't rule out Mo Salah. He's not a dead wood yet. Mohamed Salah is not a dead wood yet. He's still delivering, and he will still deliver in the next years to come. I wish, well, Chelsea fans, don't come after me, but Mo Salah, any team that he will join right now will be a great asset. Anyway, let me go to Manchester United. Let me conclude on United. Looking at this man on your screen, Ruben Amorim went through all the emotions. Ruben Amorim, the new head coach of Manchester United, he went through all the emotions during his first game in charge of Manchester United. All the emotions, the negative pulse, the negative heartbeat, the positives, the what you want to call it. Ruben Amorim, he went through all the emotions you can think of as human in their game against his first game in charge. The pictures on your screen shows it all. The emotions of a man can best be shown in his pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see there, let me go to some shout outs and I'll let you go. Very good evening or good afternoon to you guys, wherever you are. Ibrahim Shola says, Happy New Week. Happy New Week to you, to Ibrahim Shola, wherever you are. Enjoy your new week. This week, I have a lot of blessings for you guys all out there. Says, good morning, once Ibrahim Shola. It is good evening here right now. All right. Fabian Bright says, thank God for the 3 points. Both our women and our men, they all perform well. Kudos to 22 Kudos to 22 coaches. I still wish them good luck in the remaining games. I hope we are on the right track. My name is Bright Fabian, aka Chelsea legend from Nigeria, Delta State. Good day, sir. Coming from Fabian Bright, aka Chelsea legend. Big shout out to you out there, Chelsea legend. Chris Williams says, Manchester United should do what Chelsea did. Clearance. They should just sell some of their players, if not all, and then sign new players. I think that is the best way they will have to do. But it's not easy. What Chelsea did, you and I, we were not happy. When we were doing the house clearing, we were not happy. We gave all our experienced players. We were not happy. We were fighting a club. There were demonstrations at Stamford Bridge. But so maybe they will have to learn from Chelsea. And that will depend on the new head coach. Yeah. That will depend on the new head coach and the new sporting director. They have a sporting director. I think they snatched him from City. If my memory serves me right. So it depends on what they want to do and the way forward for them. All right. He said Ipswich even played Manchester United ball well. Well, really. He said he never knew the league he came into. He thinks it's Portuguese league. Talking about the head coach of Manchester United, Amorim, right? He never knew the league. Premier League is a tough league. The emotions, I just showed the pictures there. Boy, he said they must be a joking if they are really expecting a win against Chelsea. That's Leicester. Anyway, dear friends, guys, let me end it here. I'll be back in the next one. See you guys. Shalom and peace.